Guys, welcome to my channel Tana Design 101, and how are you doing today? So, as you all know, you might have noticed by now, or maybe you know me personally, you've seen me, you've met me. So you all must be aware that I'm 5'9", 5 feet 9 inches tall, which is for an average Indian female quite tall, because most of the females are around 5 feet 3 inches, 5 feet 4 inches, or maybe 5'5", I guess. But I've never paid much attention to that because I am 5'9". So if I am 5'9", that means for me 5'9" is a normal height. But I've come across so many things that make me feel that maybe I'm too tall, and being tall is not that nice all the time. Yes, and I know you might not agree with me. So what I've done today is I've jotted down 10 points to discuss with you all, like why I feel being so tall is not so good. So, the first one, whenever you meet new people, whenever, it's like an unsaid thing, they always have the first statement, you are so tall, and aren't you tall, with a sarcasm in it. And do you like being tall? Or maybe, there are these statements like, you should become a model, you're so tall. Guys, I know I'm tall. I've been tall for some time, and it's not that it's news to me today that you're telling me that. So, I am aware I'm tall. If nobody, the first thing they talk to me and they tell me that I'm so tall, it just makes me feel I was already aware about this fact. So, no need to tell me that. It's already there. Okay, then the second thing which makes me feel that being tall is not really nice is that when I go shopping. Yeah, it's a big problem whenever I go out to shop. Many people think that I love clothes and I go out and I must be getting all clothes my size. But it is not true. Most of the time the trousers are not my length. Most of the time the dresses that I try are not my size. And if it's a short dress for an average female, it would be a long top for me. It won't be a dress for me. So I just cannot shop much. The variety comes down. Also one more thing which happens to me is most of the time when I'm shopping, people just look at me like, oh, she's tall. People stare at me, and I feel something about it that staring at people that they're so tall is not very comfortable for me. Okay, so there are two things which we've discussed already. Number 3, when I go out to watch movies. Yes, up though I'm not able to go out to watch movies because movie halls are closed. But when they were open and I went out to watch movies, and people used to tap on my shoulder and they used to be like, "Ab thoda niche ho jayenge? Can you just move a little down? Can you move a little right? Can you move a little left?" It is annoying. I am tall, I know that, and if I have purchased the ticket to watch the movie, I want to sit where I want to sit and watch the movie. I am a nice person. I'm not saying that I don't cooperate with people, but it becomes, irritating. I know. I'm tall and it becomes a question at that time. So the next thing that I've written is that people call me Giraffe. Yeah, and people have been calling me Giraffe since my high school days. I think I gained most of my height when I was in 8th grade, and that was the time when this tag name came along, and people who don't know each other also end up calling me Giraffe. Even in my college, people used to call me Giraffe. It's not something nice. Name calling is not nice in itself, and calling someone Giraffe actually makes them think, are they really a giraffe? Like, is my neck that tall, that I am a giraffe? Okay, and the other thing that I've written here is, it was tough to date. Yes, finding men who are taller than you might be a tricky thing, because if they are taller than you, then you cannot marry them. Your kids might become like giants. Or finding people who are shorter than you and being around them is also a tough thing. also was another issue that came to me was finding shoes of my size, finding those heels which all females all over the world love so much. They're Jimmy Choos. They do not come in my size, and even if they come in my size, I'm so tall. If I wear them, I'm like a pole in the party. I'm like walking tall, and everything is just under me. People come up to me and ask me, how's the weather up there? Which is again a thing that is so annoying. Like, why are you asking me how's the weather up there? I'm just tall. That's natural to me. It is not natural to you. Then that doesn't mean you come out and ask me such questions. So that is there. Hanging out with friends who are shorter than you becomes a problem. You cannot hug people who are shorter than you. Imagine hugging people who are shorter than me. It is something which like, it doesn't click. There should be like tall people hugging tall people. It looks nice. Tall people hugging short people, it becomes little bit, I don't know, not that comfortable. Then, okay, dresses become tops, we've cleared that. Finding friends to hang out with, cleared that. And people use me as a selfie stick. Yes, it has happened so many times in group photographs. Like, all other females, they'll tell me to click the picture, like, because I have long hands. Just because I have long hands doesn't mean that I want to click those pictures all the time. I also want to be in the pictures as much as they want to be. But don't make me that selfie stick, people. And that we've covered. So now that we've covered the points which actually tell us all why being tall is not that good, now I would really like to talk to you guys about why being tall is nice. Yes, because these all were my feelings when I was growing up. And then actually when I started taking ownership of my height and I started feeling comfortable with myself, I actually started appreciating myself. I realized those heels that don't come in my size and are painful and I cannot wear them because I become the tallest person in the whole party and I become tower, the electric poles that we have. But those heels are really, really uncomfortable. So in a way, it's it's good that they don't come in my size and I don't need to wear them. And I'm already tall, so I can work around with flats. I know size is still an issue, but flats work okay, fine with me. So being tall is there. I become an helpful person. I'm useful to people around me. Whenever they want to get something from the top shelf at home, they call me. Whenever my friends have to click the pics, they're like, okay, you click from there. So that's there. So, and the other big plus point of being tall, the number 3 point of being tall, is that the weight that I gain, and I tend to lose it also, but the weight that I gain gets divided all over my body. So it's not that I look fat on the face right there and then. I do look fat, I agree. You can mention that in the comment section. But the plus part is that whatever I gain just gets somewhere or the other. So it's managed out. And you know what? My sources, the effective sources that I have, which is Google, has told me that tall people make more money and they live longer. Yes. So that is one fact out of the research that they had done, that tall people tend to make more money as compared to the short people in the world, and they tend to live longer. That is there. And when people ask me how's the weather, I can also see the view from there, guys. So please remember that the view that I'm like looking out from there, it has no obstructions. When I'm in a crowd and I have to find people out, it is so easy for me. I just need to rotate my neck and I can see people and I can pick them out from the crowds. So that makes me a happy person and a happy hug tall person. Yes! So the idea behind discussing all these things with you today was that even though I'm tall, and I have been through a lot of hardships while my growing up years, because when I was gaining height, I was around people who were not gaining height at the same speed like me. And for me, my own mother is, I guess, 5'5" or 5'4". So I was taller than her when I had all hit 8th grade. So what happened was what happened, but I learned from it. People made fun of me, they called me Giraffe, and I could have actually easily agreed on the thoughts that yes, I am a giraffe, but I have lived out of it now. Now people don't say that to me, or maybe they say, but I just take it like, you know, it's a laughter dose. So that's all what I wanted to share today. What do you think? Being tall is good, or you're struggling with those inches here? Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.